to my channel. I'm Tori, this is Illustrator, and today we're going through little tours or younger tours art stuff. Now, I've moved relatively recently, so everything's just been shoved in boxes and I haven't really had much chance to really go through anything except for just go, oh, this belongs with the stuff I did a long time ago, this is what I've done recently. So I have been finding nice things and I've put them in a pile. So I'm gonna have a little showy mosey of these for you guys. As you probably guessed by if you watched the first video of this, I ended up having too much stuff in my pile of stuff. So I am gonna do this for you in two parts, and I shall just take out what I showed you last time, which is basically high school stuff, put that aside. And I suppose I should probably tell you that while I was at high school, or top school, depending on where you are, I was really stuck for knowing what I wanted to do next with my life. So I just listened to my parents and they said, well, my family has been known for doing hairdressing and there is a barber in the town with my name, and why don't I go and train to be a hairdresser because it's clearly in the blood. So I did, and I hated it. I was put into the fast track hairdressing NVQ something or other, whatever it was. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I could do it, but I was, I don't know, too creative. I wanted it to be more than just, hey, I've come in just for a straight cut. Whoa, too standard. Can we make your hair beautiful? Can we make it bright? Can we curl it? What can we do? Let's do something amazing and creative. It's always just, no, I'd like to just have this cut. Maybe you could cut in some layers. Yeah, that got old fast. I was only training for 1 year and I hated it. So in that year I decided that I wanted to do art, and that is what I did because, okay, honesty time, right? I feel really weird talking about it still. Okay, let's just confess, right? And then it's done. When I was on the hairdressing course, I hated it so much, and I felt, even though I was in a class full of people, I kind of ended up feeling really isolated. Is that the right? I don't know. I felt weird and out of place because I was a really quiet person and I am very much like a mouse. Incredibly so like a mouse. So I was thrust into this world of a lot of ladies in one room causes a lot of friction a lot of time, and I wasn't built for that. I really wasn't, and I withdrew. I really withdrew. And I started comfort eating and I got bigger and bigger, and as I got bigger I lost more confidence and more confidence, to the point where I was skiving every 2 or 3rd day like they do in The Sims, and then you don't lose your job. For some reason this was okay in my mind, and I started locking myself away and I would just play on my game on my own, and I would make plans with friends to try and get out and then cancel them because I was terrified, and I started being more withdrawn. Anyway, art was pretty much the only thing that pulled me out of this. It was art, and there was a couple of other people that really made a difference in my life, which you guys know who you are. Big shout out, thanks very much. You guys made my world, and I feel really embarrassed. Oh my god. Okay, that was admission over. So, while I was in my little inner turmoil thing, I wanted to draw stuff, and I wanted to show that old art teacher that I spoke about briefly wrong, and that anyone can do whatever they want. If they want to draw houses, draw houses. If you want to make things with mud, make things with mud. If you want to draw cartoons, flipping well, draw cartoons. It's not the end of the world, and it's certainly not going to define someone as not an artist. Sorry, no. Not everything is about fine art, Mrs. whoever your name is. I've now forgotten. Never mind. Clearly didn't matter that much. So, this is Young Tor's attempt at doing a Winnie the Pooh picture. And I decided my best way of learning something was by drawing other people's stuff. And that is how a lot of people learn. I didn't post it anywhere, I didn't claim it as my own, so I don't know, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna go and sell that because, dude, that's Winnie the Pooh, that's Disney. Yeah, I don't sell Disney stuff. I don't like it very much. So in the same theme, there was Sylvester. Sylvester and Tweety, best stories. Because I really liked his little cheeky tongue out the side. He's good fun and he's grumpy. He always wants Tweet pie. And we have the pig, and I've forgotten his name. I think his name is Frosty Pig. He didn't really turn out that great, but I was having a lot of fun with watercolor pencils, and this was my first real attempt at watercolor pencils, these drawings here. So that is what I applied to my art class with, actually, was I drew these and I went and applied to an art course, and things only got up from there. Like, I lost weight, I did go through a series of anxiety still, but we got over that, we moved on, things got better, I found graphic design, it got interesting. While all of this was going on, in one of my sketchbooks, which is now apparently missing, but I've got random pages off, so I think I must have thrown it away. This is what you're not meant to do. You're not meant to throw away your sketchbooks. Sorry, you're not. And then there is this guy. Oh yeah, I think this guy was drawn the same year, so 2007, maybe 2008 maybe. This guy was drawn, or Lass was drawn. She's kind of like a dragon crossed with a mermaid, maybe with a little bit of something else. I liked mermaidifying things back before it was cool, yes! I was one of the initiators, even though it was a long time ago. I am pleased about that because I still love mermaidifying stuff. It's just good fun. Totally recommend it if you ever get bored and you want a challenge. Mermaidify stuff. Anything. Get a teddy bear, mummify it. Your pet dog, turn it into a mermaid. There is like a bunch of stuff that I used to draw and then I just put it online and then get rid of the originals because I'm a stupid person and the quality of the pictures, they're absolutely rubbish printed out. I mean, it's all grainy and horrible. Like, I can roughly see. I went through a phase at school drawing people with just crosses for faces because I like the idea that it could be anybody. One of the things that did print okay was this guy. I used to like drawing zebras and my rabbit person. Da-da-da. I think there is actually rabbit person development in this pile of stuff. And then I used to draw her everywhere. Aha! This one's good. I was proud of myself with this. This was my monkey development. Oh yeah. And then I didn't used to watch kids TV, so I was drawing away. I was like, I want to make a monkey. Drawy. I did no research. I never do research. I do now because I'm an idiot. But I showed someone this and they went, oh, you drew Curious George. And you know there's that split second of, I didn't draw Curious George. Who is Curious George? And then they're like, Curious George. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should Google this Curious George guy. And sure enough, my monkey is almost exactly like Curious George. So this monkey never left this stage of trying to be a monkey, I guess. I might revamp him and make sure he's nothing like Curious George. I feel so guilty about this. This is like, guilty, but I'm really proud of it because it's good enough to look like Curious George, you know? And what's not to be proud of about that? That is a children's illustration and animation. Oh hell yeah! I didn't actually do Curious George, but I drew something and didn't mean to make it look like something. And I now know, so, ah yes, here is some of that bunny stuff. I used to like drawing bunnies as well. You can tell the ones that I wanted to take forward because I inked it and then I put little crosses next to them. Oh no, sorry, they're stars. The ones that I liked or wanted to develop more of. So kudos, Pastor. You did, I mean, your understanding of creating a character is quite good considering you had no idea what you were doing and there was no such thing as going on YouTube and finding a tutorial of how to create a character. Hey, oh yes, this is good. I was hoping this would be in here too. Okay, so we actually have what I considered at the time the final version of the rabbit lady. Let me show you the rabbit lady. And my squirrel girl. Hey! Yep, she made a return. Do any of you guys who know these two? Hey, you know my past. You know I used to draw on every single book and every piece of paper and get shouted at for drawing. Oops. Ooh, art class stuff. Not too much of this stuff survived the moving, so I'm quite pleased to see this. We had to do studies of objects. I think they were just plastic balls, judging by this. But you had to really stylize it, like take someone else's style. I couldn't tell you whose style this is. It was a bit stupid and didn't write it down. But look at this, guys. I drew 3 plastic balls and coloured them, and I'm really happy with it because it's acrylic paint. I get that lovely texture and you can see the swooshes, and I was like, the more paint on this the merrier, and the builders have started again. The next thing was a self-portrait. Back in the day I used to have this turtle necklace that I wore all the time, like all the time, and I had like brown hair at the time as well. At the time, apparently that's my favourite saying, that might have been really, really watered down acrylics. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I did. Ooh, this one was a fun one. I like this one. This was after my digital phase, so I was really chuffed with myself. I was like, I drew something that I liked, because I was going through a phase of I hate everything I draw. It's based off of Old Ted. If anybody remembers Old Ted, it was a children's book and it was super cute. And I really, really wanted to draw it, so I did. Mousy development. Anybody that has been keeping up to date with me recently will know that this is my mouse in the early days, and I had no idea what to call her. She was sort of like me as a mouse, I guess. Oh, this was from an Inktober, a good long while ago. This was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, the further down in here I get, the more mixed up things are getting. So some of them are really recent and some of them are not so much. So 2015 was a good year for inking, apparently. This was another one I did. Oh, it's my mouse. I love my mouse. Really want to give her like her own storyline, and maybe, I don't know. I just like her. She's been reincarnated that many times. The main thing is that I want her to be cute and adorable and have little adventures, and it can be fun. I did call her Tiggles for a little while, and then I was like, well, I don't think that's quite right for her. It doesn't quite fit her. I wanted her to be something, the tiny mouse. I have said this before, but I ended up choosing Tina. So she is Tina, the tiny mouse. This is in development stages. No tail. Tori, where's the tail? We have Tina the mouse with a camera, because I really, really wanted to start YouTube back then, but I was a chicken. I wanted Tina to be doing stuff that I would do, so I had her on a computer as well, because I spend most of my life glued to a computer, and I wanted her to have like a little drawing station or something, so there was just a few little things on that. So these were from my creative art and design practice BA top-up uni course. It has a ridiculously long title, I know, right? So these I turned into Christmas cards and badges, but I was loving creating characters, and penguins were one of them. More of these penguins. Penguins! Look at this guy! Yes! I absolutely love drawing these. Like, I drew these on a whim in my layout sketch pad, and they weren't meant to be anything. They were just meant to be me letting off some steam, and just, I was having a tough day for whatever reason and I wanted to draw, so I was drawing, and then I was like, I like these. I'm gonna turn them into stuff. And I ended up silk screening them onto card stocks and turning them into colouring cards for kids. So that was good fun, and I enjoyed making that very much, and it got me that, I know, that was the point. That was the turning point where I was like, I want to do this whole thing, freelancing. I want to go and I want to just do what I want to do. That sounds so bad. Like, if someone comes to me with a job, they show me the brief or whatever, I have to like it to want to do it, you know? I have had a few where I'm a bit like, you want me to do what? For how much? Like, you get ridiculous quotes when you're freelancing, but that's a whole other topic, maybe for a future video. This one was a little bit moody. Moody Tour was moody, and drew a moody tour. Oh dear. And we're going to Comic-Con one year, I don't know, a couple of years ago, and we're going to meet Elizabeth Hendrich, like, from S.H.I.E.L.D. If anyone watches S.H.I.E.L.D. I love her. So I was doing fan art and I was practicing and practicing. This is pre-YouTube. This was me wanting to do YouTube and was like, if I do this, I'll allow myself to do YouTube. So I was just like practicing and practicing. And this is the, massive final piece. It is the original. It is a mix of pro markers and watercolors. And this was the first time I was brave enough to take a print of it because I didn't want to give her a giant print, and she really liked it. I think she acted like she really liked it. That is it, guys. This is all of the stuff I've been able to find. I hope you really liked it. If you guys fancy like showing me some of your old stuff to make me feel less silly about showing my old stuff, then great. If there is anything you have just seen that you would like to have done as a draw this again type thing, please do let me know in the comments below. You guys probably know that I'm doing lots more with Tina these days, so Tina will be a part of the future, and just watch this space. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Like if you liked and sub if you haven't. Just keep doodling. Bye!